We come to you after Game 3 of the Knicks and the Sixers, as the Knicks, for all intents and purposes, put the series away tonight with a terrific final three quarters. You got the news about OG. Now, I'll tell you, the other night, when I came down at the end of the game, I thought he had maybe turned his ankle. I did not think it was a hamstring injury. I really didn't. I was surprised to hear later that it was. I didn't think it was because he seemed like he was hopping around and it was okay. I just thought he took a bad step. We find that obviously hamstring problems, which are always dangerous with him. Knicks did the right thing. Now, we don't know the extent of the hamstring injury, okay? To think we do, we don't. We don't know the extent of the injury. The Knicks are going to hide it if they can. You're not going to see him in Game 4. If the Knicks win that, they're going to get some rest. The other series, I'm sure, is going to get elongated. I don't know if you'd see him in Game 5. Hopefully this is not too serious an injury. And the Knicks really picked up the slack. The Sixers came out tonight. You have Embiid in the lineup, and Embiid's, let's be honest, he's hurting as well as helping. That's anything but an Embiid line. He's like I said, he's hurting as well as helping. But they came out red hot. And George, who has had big first quarters, comes out, hits 3 threes, gets 15 points in the first quarter, and winds up with 15 points, and must have missed at least his last 10, if not his last 12 shots. I didn't chronicle each one, but I'd say he missed at least his last 12 shots in the game. Edgecombe started fast. He had a quick 6 to complement the 15 for George, and then he did nothing. I really think he tried to be a playmaker with Maxey and with George and with, knowing his role as a young player, but he needed to be more aggressive offensively. He really did. Maxey didn't get enough shots. Other guys got too many shots. And let's be honest, for the second straight game, the Knicks just completely wore the Sixers out. By the fourth quarter, the Sixers are exhausted. Maxey's exhausted. George is exhausted. Edgecombe's exhausted. Their shots are front rimming. They're not making any shots from the perimeter. And the Knicks go on to an easy win. Brunson did what you expect Brunson to do. The Knicks won this game tonight because of the bench. Let's be honest. They got I know the Sixers got 8 points off the bench late. At one point, it was 25-0 for the bench. In the first half, it was 13. I believe 13. No, it was 16-0 at the half for the bench. Shaman had a great game, 15 points, a plus 20. He's plus 20. Robinson's plus 16. Clarkson's plus 11. They get 21, 25, 28, 29 points off the bench tonight. Brilliant performance from the bench guys led by Shamet. A tremendous performance from that regard. I thought Hart picked it up. You knew he was banged up. Didn't matter. He was going to play when OG wasn't. 12 points. He hasn't been scoring that much. 11 rebounds. Not any surprise there. Bridges, again, as I told you from the start of this series, that Bridges was back among the living. You can see it in his game. You can see it in his temperament. You can see it in his movement. 23 points. And if Bridges is going to take 14 shots, he's going to score a lot of points. He is always extremely economical with his shots. And he makes plays defensively. He doesn't fill up the assist to the rebound column, but he makes big plays in the open floor defensively. He shuts people down defensively, and he makes shots. And if he's going to get 20 points, they are going to be in great shape. Towns, except for his foolish fouls and his silliness with Embiid, again, got 7 assists, got 12 boards, only had 8 points, only took a couple of shots. Wanted to be a playmaker more than a shooter tonight. But the Knicks go out there, they take an early hit from Philly, they get behind double digits, and then they go to work. And in the last 3 quarters, they just pound away, absolutely pound away. They outscore them by 12, they outscore them by 1, they outscore them by 5. They go on to a matter of fact 108-94 win, and they continue to wear the Sixers down. And now the Sixers know. The question is, do they have enough pride to win a Game 4? Who knows? Did the shots drop and they win a game 4? It doesn't matter. This series is over in 5 maximum. It's probably, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's over in 4. Be the best thing the Knicks could do, especially with the OG situation and the fact that Robinson's a little banged up, the fact that Hart's a little banged up. Nothing wrong with getting some rest here. And the Knicks go on to another win. They continue to dominate and close these games out strong. Again, I visibly saw George get tired. I visibly saw Maxey get tired. I visibly saw even a young guy like Edgecombe get tired. They got worn down. Edgecombe did a pretty good job on Brunson when he was on him. Brunson scored on the switches. He scored when he wasn't on him. I thought he did a pretty good job on him. He's a good player. He's going to be a really good player. He's taking a backseat because he thinks he's supposed to. He could have taken more shots tonight. He didn't. But the Knicks go on to a very, very impressive. I thought the Knicks would win tonight. I just didn't trust Embiid. I didn't even like the way I watched Embiid warm up, to be honest with you. I knew George would hit some shots early. He's hit some shots every game, but he has not carried that out of the first quarter, which Van Gundy pointed out very aptly and very correctly. And he kept hopping on it. Hey, you got 15. Let's see if he can carry it through the game. Well, he couldn't. He didn't score again. I mean, they get 31 points in the first quarter. They don't get near 30 points again in the game. They get 31 points in the first quarter. They get the bulk of the points from Edgecombe. They get the bulk of the points. They get all the points from George. And then they're basically looking for scraps the rest of the way. And they go on and struggle mightily down the stretch. And the Knicks take over with Brunson doing what he did. You know, Brunson started off very cold tonight. He was one of his first 6. But he wound up 11 of 22. He stays in the game. He always gets better late. He wound up with 33 points and 9 assists. That's all you can ask for. Knicks did a very good job, I thought, on the backboards. They out-rebounded him by 16. They out-rebounded him on the offensive glass. Turned the ball over a little too much, but okay. And they both made 9 threes, but when you realize how many threes they made in the first quarter, they couldn't buy a 3 in the second half, the Sixers. And they wound up shooting 28%. The Knicks actually outshot them. They shot 33% to the Sixers, 28% from 3. So a definitive victory for the Knicks without OG, who has been every bit their best player. I mean, as good as Brunson is, that's how good OG has been in the playoffs. When you go offense and defense and what he's shooting from the floor and the things he's doing, he has been one of the best playoff players in the playoffs so far. That's how good he's been. Send your questions to the Mike Francesa newsletter, and don't forget to take a minute to subscribe to the newsletter. You get exclusive content, chances to win prizes. Signing up is free. All you got to do, give me your email, and away you go. So check it out. Take a second to sign up for the newsletter today.